God can change hearts and people. And we see this in Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 6. You might remember these people, they were scattered, they were far from God, they weren't worshiping God, they weren't reading the Bible, they weren't really doing anything right. But as they follow Nehemiah, just like you and I follow Christ, and they claim God's promises, God starts to restore them. They keep turning to God, they keep obeying God, and God changes their hearts. God changes people. In Nehemiah 8, verse 6, it says, "Then Ezra, who is kind of like their pastor, praised the Lord, the great God, and all of the people chanted," quote, "Amen and amen," as they lifted their hands. So it is biblical when people lift their hands in worship. "Then they bowed down and worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground." Now, this is one moment. If you read these final chapters of Nehemiah, the people, they go all out in worship for God over and over again. And the point is this. In Nehemiah chapter 1, these are not people who are worshiping God. These are not people who are bowing down in praise, who are lifting their hands to God. These are people who are far from God. And we see in these 8 chapters an example of God's ability to take hopelessly lost people and radically transform them through the power of God. And that is exactly what happens when people call out to Jesus.